Okay, recorded. All right. You ever find like an artifact or something that like gives you a memory of something from a long time ago, and then you kind of don't recognize the person that you used to be, and then you like it's just a really deep glimpse, and you go, oh yeah. So, anyways, I had this guitar out the other day, and there was like all this like dirt kind of right here, and I couldn't get to it. So what I did was I took a screwdriver and I took this piece off, which is referred to as the pick guard. And then when I took it off, I was able to clean. But on the underside of this, what I found was a bunch of dry blood. And then I had this memory of my friend Pam telling me she was a great guitar player in this band called Venus Rex, which disappeared into absolute obscurity. I remember she comes up to me at this club and she says, you know, you don't have to play your guitar that hard. It doesn't change the sound. And I disagreed with her then, and I'll disagree with her now. But it does, yeah, right. It does change the intention, how hard you play the guitar, which is kind of funny from yoga. But it was a trip experiencing that and remembering that time and remembering a little bit of that person that I was 20 or so years ago. And I'm okay with all of that, but it was just a very strange and murky experience. So thank you for coming on Guitar Stories Night. I'm going to set this down. Let me move this. And we're going to start, as we do quite often, in the seated position. So let me scooch back some. And cross the legs or turn the feet in, however you get comfortable. We're going to do a nice amount of these beginning warm-ups before we get too deep into the practice tonight. So let's just put the hands on the knees and let your spine be real straight and long to the crown of your head. You're going to pull the core in a little bit. And then we've done this before. We're going to draw a big circle on the ceiling with the top of the head, like the spine is a light running all the way through the top of the head. I'm going to start out breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, nice and long. Continuing that breath, even if we choose to take a rest or a break. We're going to do the pivot version of the class tonight. So there'll be a few push-ups in the beginning, but the midsection we won't do quite as many on Labor Day today. Let's go the opposite direction, please. I've said it a million times, but every time I go opposite, it freaks me out. I say, am I actually going the opposite? I can't tell. Keep breathing. All right, to center. Let's put the right hand down right next to us, fingers pointing away. Keep the right arm straight. Left palm faces the ceiling. We're going to come up and over, looking along the elbow to the ceiling, breathing here. Good. Let's go ahead and switch that. Left hand down, right palm initially faces the ceiling, then we come up and over. So you get a lot of straight lines. Straight line all the way down the side here. Straight line with well, I call it the standing arm, with the arm that is kind of taking some of the weight. We breathe. Good, back to center. Let's take the right hand and grab the left knee and the left hand behind us. We'll pull the left shoulder back, sitting up tall, gently looking back. Breathing in the nose. And then all the way over to the other side. Sit up tall, shoulder back. Light with the head, breathing in the nose. Good, back to center. We're gonna stand, I'm gonna move back a little bit. But once standing, we're gonna step the right foot over the left. We'll keep them in there kind of tight. We're gonna lower ourselves down into a forward fold and let the jaw get loose. Let the eyeballs and nose get loose. If you want to circle in the arms, it's real nice. It's good on the shoulders. Good, go ahead and switch the feet and then hang again. You can do the checklist, let the jaw loose, let the eyes loose, let the tongue loose. And you can pendulum on the arms if you like. Very nice. Bring the feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. We're going to put the hands on the shins. We're going to look up, pull the shoulders back, like back and a little together, and then lengthen the tail through the eyeballs. And out breath before we fold. Then again, we're going to look up, shoulders back, and out breath forward fold. We're going to look up, flat back, forward fold. We look up again, and we forward fold again. Engage the core. Let's come all the way up, sweeping the arms out and up. We're coming down through the heart center, and then let's come back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward fold, fingers low. We look up, flat back, forward fold, out breath. Up again to the sky, down through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Forward fold on the out breath, fingers low. We look up, flat back. Forward fold, out breath. Again, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center again. Back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward fold, fingers low. We look up, flat back. Forward fold, out breath. Up again to the sky. Down through the heart. Breath in, back up. Breath out on the forward fold, fingers low. We're going to look up, and we're only doing a couple of these today. Let's step back, top of push-up, belly and legs tight. We're going to just take a moment here. We're locking the core, we're locking the legs. You could put the knees down, or you could just lower down or drop down. Chaturanga, up dog, tight legs, and then down dog. Good, feet 2 fists apart. You could bend the leg, stepping 1 foot back and forth, or up on the toes in tandem. We're going to take a couple breaths here, maybe more. Good, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up to the ceiling. Hands together above the head, down through the heart center, back up on the in-breath. We forward fold on the out breath, fingers low. We look up, we're stepping again, top push up, lower down tight, up dog, and down dog. And we're gonna stay here. Remembering you can rest anytime you like. We're only doing a couple of these today. Keep breathing, looking at the knees and the navel, breathing in the nose. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold. Let's intertwine all the fingers and turn the palms up to the ceiling. We're going to take the feet apart a little bit. Thumbs higher, pinkies lower. We're going to lean over to the right. We're going to lean over to the left. Good. Back to center. From the hips up, we're going to turn and look to the right. And we're going to turn and look to the left. Back to center, arms down, feet back together, big toes touching. Just going to do 2 of the sun B's, big toes together, let the knees fall together as you sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding. Gonna look up. We're gonna step back, top of tight, push up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Right foot warrior 1, left foot turns out flat. Right foot stepped outside, so we're heel to heel. We're gonna reach up. We're gonna do a few variations of adjustments on this one. Reach the left arm forward so we can firstly turn, which will be easier to turn, the shoulders so that they face the front of space, but keep the knee over the ankle. Then take the thumb on the left hand, put it behind the hip, and push that forward to see if you can get the lower part of the torso to square forward. You can push a lot, it won't move that much. Great, touch the sky, and then hands down again. We're gonna step back. We lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. Left side, please, stepping. Right foot turns out, back up with the arms, knee over the ankle. Let's reach that right arm forward and feel the outside edge of that back foot down into the mat. We try to square the shoulders forward. You feel the resistance in this part of the body, at least for me. We're gonna take the right thumb, put it behind the hip, give it a little bit of a push, keep that back foot flat and locked. Very nice, touch the sky again, and then hands back down, step back, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. Nice, we're gonna breathe right here. All breathing in the nose, remembering you're welcome to rest. And try to go nice and slow tonight. Good, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, and standing, arms down, shoulders back. So only one more tonight. We sit in chair. Good, up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back. I'm going to tell you a place you could sneak in an extra push-up if you want. We're going to lower down, up dog, and used to sometimes in my old days get a push-up right here before down dog. Do right foot stepping again, warrior 1. Back up, hands in prayer, looking up, lengthening up. Feel the length as you pull your core in, getting a little taller. Then if you care to, arch back a little bit, putting your heart on the ceiling. Very nice. Hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog. You could get the extra push-up right there before down dog. And left foot stepping, right foot turns out. Back up with the arms in prayer, lengthening up, knee over the ankle. Looking up, pull the core in and up. If you feel like it, arch back a little bit. Great, hands down again. Let's step back, tap a push-up, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog, long holding down dog. Let's breathe here. I am pushing the heels of my hand a little bit into the mat as I bring my armpits a little bit towards the toes, as I try to push the heels towards down, looking at the knees of the navel. That is a little bit forceful. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold. Feet and knees together. Let's stay in chair a little bit. Breathing here. Very nice. Let's stand. We're going to take the feet apart as we normally do. And we grab prayer or elbows and just hang into the forward fold. Let the shoulders get loose, let the head get loose. You could bounce if you want, or otherwise just hang. Engage the core, touch the ceiling all the way up. And then all the way back down, we're taking peace fingers under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, elbows pulling out and away, top of the head reaching down. It's okay if your legs are bent. Keep on breathing. And back up to the ceiling. We touch, lengthen, pull the core in, and back down, hands under feet from the front, so the toes touch the crease in the wrist. You can pull up on the feet if you like. We're going to breathe here. All right, let's stand top of the mat. Let's just take a moment. Ooh, couple breath right here. So like I said, we're going to pivot through a long standing series. So we're going to take the left leg and we're going to step the left leg back about the distance of one of our legs. We're doing the basic triangle. We all know this one. Front foot straight forward, back foot 45, 90 degrees, arms out. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to reach out so that the hip moves a little. And then right hand down, left arm up. The hand can rest gently on the shin, or you can have palms out and away. Over time, that hand will come down, 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 but you want to keep everything stacked up as if you're between the panes of glass. We're going to breathe here. If possible, look to the reaching hand. Good. All the way up. We're going to pivot right toes to 45 degrees, left toes straight out the back. We're going to reach out over that left foot and left hand down, right arm up, triangle on the other side. Maybe looking to the reaching hand, maybe looking at the foot, making sure you're stacked up over that leg, nice and flat, breathing in the nose. Good, back up, let's pivot again. Left foot into 45 degrees, right toes straight out. We're shorten the stance a little bit, although you don't have to. We're going to do Pavita Trikonasana. We're going to reach the left arm way forward and out. And then ultimately left hand on the shin or back of the hand. You could just stay right here in pyramid. You could also reach the right arm up, grip the mat with the big toe in the front. We're going to breathe here. Good, back up, let's pivot. Right toes in, left toes out. Reach that right arm way out the back. And then down again with the hand, right hand on the shin or back of the hand outside. Left arm up. Don't let the left hip jump out. Keep it tucked in. Good. Back up, pivoting again. Left toes to 45, right toes out. Re-lengthen the stance. And we're going to do warrior two with the knee over the ankle here in the front and the arms out over the legs. Good. Let's breathe here, looking at the right hand. Hold the core tight, the shoulders light, just a moment longer. Good. Center of the right forearm on the leg, left arm up and over. We'll look along the armpit and elbow to the ceiling. Those of you that want to put the right hand down, you look a little bit forward to the reaching hand. Otherwise, arm on the leg. Let's breathe here. Good, back up. We'll have to straighten this right leg. We're going to turn the right toes into 45, left toes out. We're going to do warrior two to the back. We're going to stay here for a moment, looking at the left hand, tight core, light shoulders. Good, extended side angle, left forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. We'll stay here. You could put the left hand down if you like. Good, back up. We're going to pivot again. Left toes to 45, right toes out. Bend that right leg again for warrior two, just for a moment. Turn the right hand so the palm faces the ceiling. Left hand barely touches the back leg. Let's arch back, looking up along the elbow to the ceiling. Great, again, straight the right leg. We'll pivot to warrior two out the back, so left toes out the back, left leg bending. Warrior two for a moment. Then we're going to turn the left hand so the palm faces. I'm going to arch back right here. Good, we're going to do horse. So we're coming right to center with the toes splayed out. Let's put the hands on the knees, and the knees are opening out. Right shoulder forward for a moment. Left shoulder forward. And then just a little bit back and forth in place. And to center, we're going to hold the ceiling and breathe right here. Great. Let's stand, straighten the legs, turn the toes to run straight forward. We're going to reach straight up and then straight down. Maybe it's just fingertips that get down. If it's real difficult, take the feet further apart. Maybe the palms get down. Maybe they don't. Let the head really lengthen down through the spine. If the palms are down, elbows back through the legs. Let's breathe here. Good. Back up. We're going to reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then behind the back, we're going to intertwine. You can push the palms together. We're going to look up, tight core. And then out breath, we forward fold. Palms together will make it a little more difficult to come up and over, but it's better for the upper back if your upper back is tense. If it's not, just take them apart and go seemingly deeper. Let's breathe here. Good, back up again. We touch the ceiling this time. And then back down, we're gonna grab the shins, the ankles, if possible with straight legs, big toes, thumbs touching, elbows out and away from the ears, top of the head down, breathing in the nose. Very nice. Stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And over to the other side, right shoulder under and through. Just come on up to standing, and we're going to shorten the stance to about 3 feet apart. And we're going to do this a little different than I did last week, just the reverse of it. Right toes to the front, left toes about 45. You can bring the arms out, and then behind the back, we're going to grab the elbows or reverse prayer. So look up, keep those shoulders together and back, and then we're going to forward fold, and you can look at the foot. Let's breathe here. And you can stay here in this pyramid, or you can hop onto that right foot for a warrior 3. And we'll breathe here. Ardha Chandrasana, if you like, right hand down, left arm up. Twisting if you like, switching the hands, the hip does drop down a bit. Good, put that foot back where it was. Let's pivot, right toes to 45, left toes out, arms out. And again, behind the back, we'll grab elbows or reverse prayer. We're gonna look up and we're gonna fold down for a bit of pyramid here. And those of you like, up on that front foot, warrior 3. Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up. And switch the hands. All right, let's stand, and you can shake the feet out a little bit. And we're going to do tree, standing on the left foot. We're going to lift the right. You can hold it, you can lock it, you can put it in the front, Hands of the heart are all the way up. Keep breathing here. Excellent. Let it down. Let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to lift the left, and hands of the heart are up. Great. Let that down. Step it out. Back to standing on the left foot. We're going to lift the right leg. The right hand's going to grab the right knee, left hand on the hip. You could stay here, standing tall. Grab the big toe, extend the leg out, keep standing tall, or just hold the knee. We'll breathe right here. But open that leg out to the right as you look to the left. Good. Back to center, leg out on its own. Excellent. Let it down, step it out. Let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to lift the left, left on left. You can stay right here. You can extend the leg, grabbing the big toe. Stand straight and tall either way. And open that left leg out to the left as we look to the right. Good. Back to center, leg on its own, just for a moment out there. All right, let's squat. Elbows into the knees, hands in prayer, lengthening up the back. We'll take a few breaths here. Great. Two hands and knees. We're coming down. A little bit of cat-cow. Knees are 2 fists apart, hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. We drop the belly, look up, third eye. That's the in-breath. And on the out-breath, we arch the back, looking at the legs. It's moving in the head and the back as much as you can. Good. Back to center. Look over the right shoulder and then see the tail. And then over to the other side. Good. Back to center. Step the right foot top of the mat. And you can scoot it up a little further if you like. And then we're going to bring the arms up and out like a big funnel. We're going to breathe right here. Good. Left elbow outside of right leg. Hands in prayer pulling towards the chest. We'll turn the fingers to the face. You could stay here. You could roll back onto the ball of the left foot, straighten the leg if you like. You can look at the foot on the mat, or you can look up to where the right elbow is pointing. Let's breathe. Good. Hands down. We're going to step back. So we do the other side. Left foot stepping, and then arms up again. And you could put the left foot further forward if you like. Further forward. Excellent. We breathe here. Great. Let's twist it like we did on the other side. And whatever you did on the other side, see if it's possible to mirror it on this side. Let's breathe. Good. Hands down again. Let's turn the right hand in to face the left. Let's feed the left arm through, laying onto the left shoulder and the side of the face. And you can stay here, or you can lift the arm up. You're going to breathe. Good. Back up. Let's do the other side. Left hand in. Right arm feeds through. We lay down. And then again, we try to mirror what we did on the other side. Back to center again. Hands top of the mat. Let's step back, top of push-up. Tight. We're going to lower down. Up dog. Down dog. And we're going to hold the right foot up for a moment or two. You bend that leg, opening up the hip. Good. Throw that right shin up to the top of the mat. Scoot the left leg back. Look at the sky with your chest. And hands down, forearms down, head down. We breathe here. All right, let's do the other side. Hands down. We're going to step back and shake the right leg a bit. And top a push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, and left foot up. Just a couple of breaths. Bend that leg if you like. Throw that shin up to the top. Scoot the right leg back. Look up. Hands down, forearms down. Breathing here, head down if you like. All right, one more time, hands down, let's step back, top a push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, and let's sit down. We're gonna put the left leg straight out in front of us with the right leg bent. Now you're welcome to do the full forward fold, grabbing the toes, bringing your face towards the knee. But if you like, today I'm gonna do the other version of this, which is looking straight forward, keeping the shoulders back, staring into the abyss, breathing here. Excellent. Let's do the other side, right leg out, left sole in. And same, if you want to do the forward fold, that's fine. Otherwise, keep the shoulders back and stare forward, breathing in the nose. Good. Back up, bring the soles of the feet together. Left hand on the small toes, right hand on top of that. Let's sit up really tall, shoulders back and down. You could butterfly the legs if you like, or just stay right here, breathing, staring straight forward. Good. Forward fold, push the elbows against the legs. Put your heart or the lower part of the sternum on the big toes so we can keep the shoulders back. We're going to breathe here. Good. Back up. We're going to do the outer hips with the shoelace cow face pose. We're going to take the right heel under the left hip with the right knee pointing straight forward, left foot right outside of that. You could grab the laces with the right hand, pull back, sitting up tall. You could lunge a little forward, right arm up if you like, down the back, grab the elbow or around the back, grabbing the hands together. We're going to stay here, pushing the head against the arm, breathing in the nose. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Unwrap it all, and then left heel under right hip, left knee pointing straight forward, and then right foot either just right outside or grabbing the shoelaces. This side, I definitely need to you keep the feet down, put the hands on the mat, lunge a little forward, stay here. Left arm up, down the back, grab the elbow, could hold the knees down if you prefer. I'm going to breathe here, lots of variations. Good. Unwrap, unwind all of that. Let's stick the legs straight out in front of us. We point the toes, but we turn the hands so that the fingers are pointing towards the feet. We're going to reverse plank just for a moment, looking up, and then back down. We're going to bend the right leg with the right foot flat on the mat. Keep the left toes pointed to the sky. Left arm grabs the right leg, right hand behind you, shoulder back, looking at the wall or elbow outside if you prefer. Even getting all the way out with the arm. We're going to breathe here. All right, let's do the other side. Right leg out, left foot in. Keep those right toes pointing up. Right arm grabs the left leg, hand behind you. We sit up tall. Shoulder back, elbow outside if you prefer. Good. Back around, both legs bent. I'm going to bring the arms under the legs and roll back onto the tail. You could stay here. You could let go. Gives you a great opportunity to pull those shoulders back. You could straighten the legs. Keep it like this, or hands in prayer. Third eye are the toes. We're going to breathe. It's, of course, 1 to 5, as it always is. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up really tall. And up again, please. 2 of 5. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And 3, back up. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And 4, up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Woo, number 5, there we go, last one. All right, hug the knees in. Let's lie back. We're going to do bridge. If you want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana, you're welcome to. Feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. Let's lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, and push the arms on the ground. Let's breathe here. Very nice. Back down. For those of you that want, we're going upside down. You know the options. If you prefer an option, you could take final rest or put your feet up the wall. We're starting with plow. Kick the feet up and over the head, hands either on the back or intertwined fingers with arms down. We breathe here. If your hands are not on the back, place them there now and lift the feet, toes straight to the ceiling. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. Breathe in. All right, bend the legs, bring the knees down, grab the feet, lower into dead bug, knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You can stay still or rock around. Very nice, knees into the chest, arms out like a T. We take a breath in. As we breathe out, let the knees fall to the right. As you look to the left, you could put the right hand on top of the legs. And let's come back up and over to the other side. Left hand can hold those knees down, looking to the right. Great, back to center, hug the knees into the chest. Thank yourself for coming out. You can bring the nose up if you like. And we're gonna take the last 5 minutes here in meditation. I'm gonna sit on the rolled up mat. You can meditate laying down if you prefer. Across the legs a little bit. Intertwine the fingers or one hand on top of the other, shoulders back, chin slightly to the chest. Then become aware of the breath rising and falling in the body, just putting all of our attention there. And we will be here for a short 5 minutes. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center and let them together. Making fire. And all the way up. We're going to breathe in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. And more. Tighten the core, tighten the legs, tighten the floor, hold the breath and the tight. And then let it out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Labor Day, namaste. Thank you for coming out tonight and hanging around. Let me stop.